Greetings and welcome once more to lesson 6. We are looking at multiplication of matrices, and in this regard we are looking at multiplication of matrices that are not a square matrix. Square matrix is where we have a 2 by 2, a 1 by 1, a 3 by 3. But this given square, this matrix is not a square matrix. Why? It's because this one is a 2 by 2, and this matrix here it's a 2 by 1. Okay. So this is not a square matrix. So what do we do with such matrix? It's very easy for us to tell what will be our answer, because in this regard our answer is going to be a matrix in the form of a 2 by 1. How have I come about a 2 by 1? It's because you pick the first and the last entry here. This is a 2 by 1. So this is the matrix that we have, because this matrix A is a 2 by 2, matrix B is a 2 by 1. So you pick the first and the last, that will be the answer for the matrix. So let's try to work out this one. Check on lesson 5 on how to multiply this one. So how are we going to do? We are going to have a 2, we are going to have a 3, we are going to have a 1, we are going to have a 1. So you drop the 3 in the first entry here. You drop a 2 in the first column. So you'll have your 2 here, and you are going to have your 2 here. And then you drop the 1 in the second column. You are going to have your 1, and you are going to have your 1. Then from there you add, and then you add like that. So the answer here that you are going to get, you are going to get a 4 plus a 3, and here you are going to get a 2 plus a 1, and our answer finally, you are going to get a 4 a 4 plus a 3, it is 7, a 2 plus a 1, it is 3. So this is what we are going to get. So the answer, ideally, it is 7, 3. And when you look at 7, 3, it is a 2. Here you have 1, 2 horizontal entry, and we know the horizontal entry, these are the rows, okay? And then the column, just have one column here. It's 1. So we have 1. So it is a 2 and a 1. So this is how I came up with a 2 by 1. So our answer, 7 by 3, it's a matrix. It's a 2 by 1 matrix. And a 2 by 1 matrix, this is the one you get. So if you don't get anything similar to this, and when you are given a matrix A, B, they know that you have messed up somewhere, somehow. Okay, so this is key, and this you should know. It's very, very important. So this is what I thought you should know, and you should bear in mind. Okay, having said that, now let's look at another form of a matrix in this regard. Let's say, and let's assume we have a matrix that is in the form, let's say question 2 here, we are multiplying this matrix. Let's say you have a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, and 3, then you equally have a 2, 1, and 2, like that. And this one you are multiplying it with let's say a negative 1, like that. Let's say you have a 1, you have a 0, and you are multiplying it also by a 2, and let's just say 4 and 3. So when you look at this matrix, this is a 3 by 2 matrix, and this is multiplying with a 2 by 3 matrix. So always these, they should be compatible and they should disappear. So they should be the same here. So our answer for this matrix, we are expecting to have a matrix that is a 3 by 3 matrix in that format. So let's try to work this out and see what we are going to get. So you have a 1 and you have a 2, you have a 2, you have a 1, you have a 3, you have a 2. So you are dropping the first negative 1. So here you are going to have negative 1 throughout here. So you have a negative 1, and you have a negative 1, and you have a negative 1, like that. So after that, you are dropping a 2. So we are on this column. So the first column here, you have dropped it. And then when you drop the first one, the second one, it goes into the second column. So the second column has a 2. So you have a 2 here, you have a 2 here, you have equally a 2 here. Okay, then from there you add. So you add, you add, and you add. Okay, then you rewrite this again. You have a 1, you have a 2, you have a 3, and then you have a 2 here, you have a 1, and you have a 2. Then you are dropping, now you are coming to the second column. It's a 1 4. So you are dropping 1 into the first into the first, the second into the second column. The first goes into the first, so you have a 1 here, and here you have a 1, here you also have a 1. Then the second is a 4, here you have a 4, here you have a 4, here you have a 4. Okay, then you are adding, you are adding, you are adding. You go to the third one. The third one is this one. So again, you rewrite this matrix. So it's a 1 2 3, and then you have a 2 1 and 2, and you are dropping a 0 in the first one. It's 0, and here it's 0, and here it's 0, like that. Plus, plus, plus. The second one is a 3, so here you add your 3, and here you have your 3, and here you have a 3. Then you close your brackets. So next, what you are going to do, you are going to simplify. So 1 times -1, you have a -1. 2 times 2, it is a plus 4. Then here 2 times -1, so you have a -2, you have a 2, you have a -3 here, you have a 4 here, you come here, you have a 1, and here you have a plus 8, and here you have a 2, here you have a 4, here you have a 3, here you have 8. Okay, then you come here, these are zeros, so this will disappear. So you have just 0 0 0, because all the entries here is 0, then plus plus plus. Here you have a 6, here you have a 3, here you have another 6 there. Okay, so at the end of the day, what you are going to get, you are going to get something in this format. You have this will be negative sorry, no, not -3. You just have a 3. -1 plus 4 is a 3. Here you are going to have a 9. Here you are going to have a 6. Here you are going to have -2 plus 2. You are going to have a 0. Here you are going to have a 2 plus 4. It is a 6. Here 0 plus 3. It is a 3. Here -3 plus 4. It's a 1. Here 3 plus 8. I guess you are going to have 11. And here 0 plus 6. You're going to have a 6. So when you look at this matrix, this is a 3 by 3, and this is what we got here. And if you look at here, this is what we were interested in. The answer was a 3. We're expecting of a 3 by 3 before we even started working, and after we have worked out this, the answer we got a 3 by 3. So this is very important for you to know, that first, for matrices to be compatible, what should be in between should be equal, and what is outside should be the answer. Okay, so here if we had a 3 times 1 and a 2 times 3, just know that this matrix is not compatible, cannot multiply. So this is very important and cardinal for you to know. Thank you so much for your time.